You get up to go to another room, and your dog immediately stands up and follows you. You sit down, and he lies next to you. You move again, and there he is. Always close. Always watching. Always choosing you. But have you ever stopped and truly asked yourself, backhand index pointing right, why does your dog follow you everywhere? Because what looks like something simple is actually one of the most emotional and misunderstood behaviors in a dog's life. And here's the part most people never realize. Every time he follows you, he's not just walking behind you. He's expressing something deeper, something emotional, something instinctive, something that says a lot about how he sees you. And maybe you've never fully understood it until now. Many dog owners notice this behavior every single day and quietly question themselves in ways they don't always say out loud. Is this normal? Is my dog too dependent on me? Am I doing something wrong? According to animal behavior specialists, this is one of the most common and natural patterns observed in domestic dogs. In fact, studies in veterinary behavioral science show that dogs are biologically inclined to seek proximity to their primary human, especially when a strong emotional bond is present. And here's the part most people need to hear. Feeling confused about this doesn't make you a bad owner. It means you're paying attention. It means you care enough to question. Because people who don't care don't ask these questions. But deep down, this isn't just about behavior, is it? It's not just about understanding what your dog does. It's about something much more personal. You're trying to understand what your dog feels. You're trying to be sure that the love you give is actually being felt. And maybe, without even realizing it, you're asking yourself something deeper. Backhand index pointing right, does my dog truly love me? Or am I misunderstanding everything? I need to be honest with you. Your dog's life is much smaller than yours. While you have work, friends, distractions, responsibilities, he has you. You are the center of his routine, the highlight of his day, the moment he waits for. And sometimes, without realizing it, we become everything in a life that depends entirely on us. That's not just companionship. Have you ever stopped to think what your dog does when you're not around? Not just physically, but emotionally. He waits. Not in minutes, but in feelings. He listens to sounds that might be you. He reacts to footsteps that aren't yours. And when you finally move from one room to another, he follows. Not because he has nothing better to do, but because every second near you is a second that matters to him. From a scientific perspective, veterinary behavioral studies show that dogs are biologically wired to stay close to their attachment figure. This connection is not random. It is regulated by neurobiological systems involving hormones like oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone, which is released both in dogs and humans during interaction. This hormone strengthens emotional attachment and reinforces proximity-seeking behavior. This comes from ancestral survival instincts. In the wild, separation from the group meant danger. From an evolutionary biology standpoint, canines that stayed close to their group had higher survival rates. Protection, coordinated hunting, and social learning all depended on proximity. Over thousands of years of domestication, this instinct didn't disappear. It adapted. Modern research in animal behavior also shows that dogs develop attachment patterns similar to human children. Studies using the secure base effect demonstrate that dogs use their owners as a source of safety, just like infants rely on caregivers. When the owner is present, dogs explore more confidently. When absent, stress levels increase, measured through cortisol levels and behavioral changes. They seek proximity for safety, regulation, and emotional stability. Neuroscience also suggests that being physically close to their attachment figure helps regulate a dog's emotional state, reducing anxiety and reinforcing feelings of security. So when your dog follows you, he's not being needy. He's responding to a deeply rooted instinct, combined with emotional bonding. He follows you because you are his reference. He follows you because you are his safety. He follows you because, in his world, You are where everything makes sense. He follows you because he loves you. In a way that doesn't question, doesn't doubt, doesn't hesitate. A kind of love that chooses you. Every single day. Even when you don't notice. Even when you are distracted. Because for him, being close to you is not a habit. It's emotional necessity. It's attachment. It's trust. It's love in its purest and most loyal form. This is not excess. This is connection. Ethology explains that dogs naturally organize their world through a pack structure. But here's what most people misunderstand. Your dog doesn't see you as just the owner. In his perception, you are part of his family group, his pack. And within that structure, staying close means protection, belonging, and emotional security. In many cases, behaviorists describe this bond as similar to a child's attachment to a caregiver. Now I want you to think about something. Honestly, how many times has your dog followed you, and you ignored him? How many times did he choose you, while you were too busy to notice? Like when you're on your phone, and he quietly sits beside you, or when he walks into the room just to be near you, and you don't even look, or when he gets up, follows you with hope, and you close the door. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. He chooses you every single day, without distractions, without alternatives. And sometimes, we don't choose him back with the same intensity. I truly see dogs as more than companions. They are family. And for many people, they are like a child who never stops loving you. A presence that celebrates your arrival like it's the best moment in the world. A being that doesn't care about your worst days. Only that you're there. And when you understand this, following you everywhere stops being a behavior and becomes a form of love you can actually see. So the next time your dog follows you, don't just walk. Look at him. Because behind those steps, there is loyalty. There is trust. There is love in its purest form. And maybe, the real question was never, why does my dog follow me? But, have I truly been seeing everything he feels for me? Because for your dog, you are not just part of his life. You are his whole world. And if there's one thing worth remembering, it's this. Backhand index pointing right, one day you will give anything, just to hear those little steps following you again. And if you want to keep noticing the small and beautiful moments together, feel free to like the video and subscribe.